Hello, I'm gonna make this quick video because I think this is the funniest shit in the world. Okay, so 2 days ago, or two or 3 days ago, another crazy message just popped up. I'm gonna get into it in just a second. A couple days ago, on Huffington Post, there was this, sorry, that's my cell phone. There was this article, entitled, "Jonathan Knight is Gay, New Kids on the Block Star Comes Out." And so I click on it and I read it, right? Because I was a New Kids on the Block fan, who wasn't back then, right? It was the 90s. So anyways, I'm reading and everything. And as I'm going through it, as I reiterated in another video, I read exactly what he said. It was hilarious to me because he's a fucking liar. And I'm sorry to all of the New Kids on the Block fans that for whatever reason, even though, you're not children anymore, you're still obsessed. I'm sorry that you can't deal with that fact, but he was a fucking liar. And this is what he said, verbatim. This is what he said. No one's putting words in his mouth. This is what he said. "I have never been outed by anyone but myself. I did so almost 20 years ago." Okay, this is the year 2011. 20 years ago would have been 1991 during the New Kids on the Block famous step-by-step tour. This was years before Ellen came out. Ellen DeGeneres, one of the first people that you can kind of remember that came out nationally, publicly, in front of everyone. That was in 1997. But yet, some kind of way, he's trying to claim that he came out in 1991. Then how come no one knew about it? No one knew, which is not even true. You can't even say that he came out to his family and friends, because he didn't even come out to his family and friends because he was dating Tiffany. Remember 80s pop star Tiffany, red-haired Tiffany? He was even dating her. She didn't know he was gay. So who knew that you were gay? I mean, it's fine that, that you weren't out. Completely understandable. It was a different time, a different climate. No one would have expected you to come out, but don't like make these statements now in 2011 like, "Oh, you came out 20 years ago." You did not come out 20 years ago. That is a lie. But regardless, so I just made a quick video called "Jonathan Knight Comes Out and No One Cares," not expecting any response, whatever. Just because my YouTube videos are really just for my own amusement. It's not for, any other thing. But the hilarious part is it has brought out all of these crazy New Kids on the Block fans that want to send hate mail and blah, 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 because they're anonymous, because you don't see them, because you don't know who they are. But the thing that's funny about it is that you would kind of expect this reaction if, you posted something about Justin Bieber. Anything negative about Justin Bieber, you would expect that age group to respond kind of irrationally, just kind of crazy and, "I hate you, blah, 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 you're whatever." But the thing about it is that this is Jonathan Knight. These are New Kids on the Block fans. This shit was like 20 years ago. So the people that are responding, and I'm going to read you quickly, there's one person named Marty Wahlberg, which, I guess he's trying to be like Mark Wahlberg. He's 38 years old. Another one, screen name by the name of Love Meg 5186. She's 27 years old. Twisted Cat 2207. Yeah, you are twisted. Age 28. And Rich 04. He doesn't have his age, but he does have a profile pic. And this dude is old. This dude, completely gray hair. He has to be, I would say, 40s to mid-40s at least. But the venom that they kind of spit, I didn't say anything negative. I didn't say "Oh, Jonathan Knight sucks." I didn't say anything, or "Jonathan Knight's a bad person." None of that. I just simply stated the obvious, which is that his statement is not true. And not only that, but when you're a famous person, there's a certain amount of your private life that you're opening to the public, whether or not you like it. If you don't like it, then don't be famous. Now, I can understand if you're a child that your parents made you do that job and you were thrust into fame, or you're the son of someone that was famous, or the daughter of someone that was famous, and that's not really your fault. That's a whole different thing. But when you opt to be famous and you opt to make your money, you know, by doing either music or movies or whatever, there is a certain amount of information that's natural. Fans want to know your personal life. That's why you do interviews. That's why people write books. That's why you do all this other stuff. You're not just for the music. There's not a single famous person that just does a movie or just does music or something in entertainment and that's it. No, people are going to ask you questions because they want to know and feel like they know you. That's what fans are all about. That's why. But there's a difference. You have normal fans and you have crazy fans, like the people that are responding to my videos. And let me just read some of the crazy shit that is coming out. Are you gay? Shut your ugly ass up, douche. Really, Love Meg? Really? You're so loving, Love Meg. I mean, come on, that is so juvenile. You're like in... Which one was Love Meg? I don't remember what age she was, but she was in either her late 20s or early 30s. Really? Really? You gotta go with the juvenile name calling. It's just really hilarious to me that because they are New Kids on the Block fans, it's like, don't talk about anything, you can't say anything about him. I didn't say I hated him. I didn't say he was a bad person, but what he said was completely untrue. That's all. It's untrue. And I'm sorry that, you know, if your irrational love of this person who has been out of the public, he became a real estate agent. A real estate agent. He could have, you know, if he wanted to, he could have stayed a real estate agent. No one was thinking about Jonathan Knight, but he opted to make more money and redo a reunion tour, which I'm sure is very fun for people to go to. And that's kind of also kind of a crazy thing too. I would go, but I would go because it's like, you know, campy. It's fun. It's, you know, it would be like, oh, the 90s, remember how dorky that was? But I guess some people are so like stuck in the 1990s that they would probably still be crying just like you see like little kids do react to Justin Bieber. It's just really weird. But that's all I had to say about that. It's just really funny that the vitriol that people kind of spit out because they're anonymous and because they can hide behind, you know, these fake ass screen names and stuff. I just think it's really cowardly yet really funny. But you're crazy. That's all I have to say. You're crazy. That's it.